Welcome to episode 8 of The Road to Roatan, where me, kind of a normal dude, is going to the CMAS World Championships in freediving. I say normal dude because I'm not especially talented breath holding or freediving or, super athletic or anything. So in this episode, I'll take you through Southern California, where I attended a fundraiser, a static competition for Team USA, and take you on my flights from Southern California to Roatan, where I talk about my battle with the medical condition fibromyalgia and my recovery from it through freediving. I take you with me in my first few hours in Roatan. Right now, I am in Southern California. It's July 11th. I arrived here on July 10th yesterday from the Philippines. 13-hour flight, very lucky, got the bulkhead seat despite having a really full flight. I slept well last night. Then in the afternoon, I got picked up, went to a static competition in support of Team USA at CMAS World Championships. Was pretty cool meeting some of the community in the Southern California freediving community. So yeah, it was good fun. I was a timekeeper for the static competition, and it was nice meeting everybody. So I'm here for about 5 more days. I'll do a lot of dry training, some editing of videos. 4 more days I will be flying to Roatan, and that is my final travel until World Championships. USA Evolve Apnea. Let's see what's inside. First is the Duralite towels. That is, looks like, well, has a humpback whale. I love humpbacks. I love diving with humpbacks. It's always nice to have a light towel when you travel. Got some snorkels. These snorkels float. What a concept, huh? Floating snorkel. Obviously love this color, pink weight belt. Evolve weight belts are pretty cool. They have that notch there that you can put and secure the end of the weight belt, so it's not flopping all over the place. I got a couple of masks because I have problems finding masks that don't leak. I finally found one last year, and so I am willing to try other masks to see if they could possibly leak. Okay, this is the foldable one as well. This is quite low volume too. It's pretty cool. So I'll try these and see if they don't leak. The Evolve Extreme Mask Pro. Bunch of stickers. Mesh bags are great to carry your fins in and then your other equipment. So you just dunk it into a rinse bucket or bath, and then you don't have to take each individual thing out. So this is quite big. You can carry probably more than a few pairs of fins. That is massive. So and that's it. Thank you, Evolve Apnea. If you guys want to support Team USA, purchasing, use the coupon code Team USA 2026 at Evolve Apnea online store for a discount. Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thank you. See you in Honduras. I'm now on the way to Honduras. We're at Santa Ana Airport, which is also called John Wayne Airport, and got like a 2-hour flight to Phoenix, a 2-hour layover, 5-hour flight to Miami, which is a red eye. We get there like 6 a.m. and then I don't fly out till 12:30 from Miami to Roatan, Honduras. Yeah, got a long stop in Miami. First time in Miami, and yeah, this will be a much longer day than when I flew from Philippines to here. Now my favorite part, going through TSA. Just got on my least favorite part, TSA. I hate going through security. Just taking out my computer and stuff, it's kind of quite an ordeal for me anyways. But this airport is chill. This is Santa Ana Airport, or John Wayne Airport. Not crowded. Nobody's in a rush. TSA, the security people aren't yelling, quite polite. I'm so glad I'm flying out of here instead of LAX. wanted to talk about health. And, before I found freediving, I was many years suffering from fibromyalgia. And it's really hard for people to understand what it is exactly. And even if like the best of friends, they have difficulty understanding what it is because it's hard to describe how you feel, how crummy you feel. Like you have body pain all over, not specific. Some little points have like some sharp pain, but it's just basically all over. And you're tired all the time, or you get tired very easily. It's like when you feel like you're about to get sick and then your whole body's kind of like in pain and you feel very tired. It's like that almost all the time. It just varies in the degree of pain. And even when I try to work out, try to get myself into shape, I'd feel sore for like a week. So when I found freediving, it was the first thing that I really did that really alleviated me from that pain and that fatigue. And the first 1 or 2 years of freediving, it got even though it got better, it still wasn't quite gone. And I think recovery from teaching or even training was much longer than the regular person. But after living on an island for 1 or 2 years, I noticed it was just very gradual, the improvement, and I really don't have symptoms anymore. So I'm very happy about it. I'm quite grateful. And it really required a complete lifestyle change from what I was doing before, which was sitting in an office all day, 10 hours a day, artificial light, artificial air. It just wasn't natural. And the kind of work I was doing is quite stressful. So recovery is something I take seriously. Ice baths, foam rolling, yoga, stretching, naps, breath work to bring down my nervous system. But between mid-April to mid-June, I was sick, freaking so sick. I didn't die for 2 months. And that was the period of time I was gonna use to get into shape, to work on my CO2 tolerance, to get in the gym, to get into cardio. I was in bed. Even just working on the computer, I would get fatigued, and it felt a lot like some of the symptoms of fibromyalgia, although it wasn't. I think it was just an viral infection. It felt a lot like long COVID. I had a nasty cough. But actually, I held off on buying my plane tickets, a lot of arrangements, because I was like, at one point, I was like, if I don't get any better very soon, I might just skip this World Championships. But I still have some time to prepare, a month and a half, I guess, and I'll give it my best shot. But 2 months, I'm glad that's over. I'm glad to be healthy. I'm glad to have energy, and pretty psyched to see what Honduras has in store for me. We'll see you there.
All flights are non-smoking, including...
So I made it to the Phoenix airport. And it was kind of scary because when we landed, I thought, I didn't know we were landing because I think I was asleep. And there was like, plane was moving around a lot, kind of violently. And then there was like a big slam, and then we slowed down. I thought we were like falling out of the sky, which is kind of scary. But no, we actually just landed. So maybe another hour here, then I'm off to Miami, red eye. The good news, though, is I don't have to go through security or TSA again. I don't know about Miami, though. We'll see. So as I wait for my flight to Miami, I have to fill in my customs card to get into Honduras. This is hilarious. I asked my Airbnb host, what address should I put on the form? Or first I asked, what address can I give the taxi? And he's like, past the Bulldog security office from Sandy Bay, blue and white building, Old Poyos to go. And then he showed me a picture of the place. And I'm like, cool, thank you, but what do I put on my landing form or customs form? Is like, in the island is not a specific address like on other places. So on the island, there's no addresses. I mean, I live on a small island. And we even have addresses, so no excuse. I don't know, still pretty cool though. Leg 2, Phoenix to Miami. So I just got to Miami. Didn't sleep that much on the flight. I mean, it was only 4 or 5 hours. I must have gotten like 1 or 2, but objective now is to find some place to nap, try to get to my gate without going through security, maybe get some Cuban food. Not hungry though. Can you see my eyes? I feel like they've been sewn shut. The last leg before we get to Roatan. We got 44 days in Roatan. Yo, now I'm excited. Not that hot. So we had one slight little hiccup when getting through immigration, that I did not know the name of the place I'm staying at. Remember, the Airbnb didn't even have an address, so I managed to find it on Google Maps and waiting for my bags now. Not that hot. It's okay. Little room tour. Got a nice refrigerator, microwave. Looks like some stuff to cook with. Although I think that's non-stick. Not a big fan of that, but what can you do? Coffee machine. Place where I'll be doing my work and editing these videos. TV, which I'm gonna use.
You know how to do. Yes, hold the name.
Sweet! I was worried about the water situation. Thank you.
Alright.
So quite a big living room, kitchen, common living area. I have 2 beds, but I don't know if I want a roommate, or I don't know if anyone wants to room with me. We'll see. Bathroom is pretty basic. I'm used to that. That is kind of weird, but so the plan today, I think I will unpack everything. Then I might take a nap, do some breath work, and then walk down to the main area, see if there's anything I need to buy. Yeah. Eat dinner, probably go to sleep early. We'll see. Surprisingly, I don't feel that tired. I had a pretty massive nap on the flight over, which I think close to an hour, and that's given me the energy to do this. I wonder if I should get coffee. It's 1:41 p.m. Should I go out and get coffee? Whoa! Then unpack, do some breath work, maybe take a nap, then go out for dinner. That sounds better. Let's look for coffee. Coffee expedition! So this road I'm walking on to the main part of town. My Airbnb host said to be careful at night because there's a lot of drunk drivers. I hope I'm big enough so they can see me, but I just passed by a hardware store and a convenience store. We'll hit those up later. There are some stuff I need to buy, but first priority is coffee. Is that a Chinese restaurant? Am I crazy enough to miss Chinese food out here? Who knows? That's the chocolate?
That's the mochaccino.
My espresso. Mochaccino. My first place in Roatan.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're from? Texas. Texas. I have a question.
Happy, was it? 2:15, a little bit late for coffee, but
Yes, be careful. Be
I should buy
careful.
some coffee beans here too.
Right here, please. You ready? Lester, decirle a Andrea que venga, porfa.
Be human. They're making chocolate or packaging it. There's so much good stuff here. Oh, key. Bunch of cashews, natural sunblock. I mean, this is like a 5-minute walk from my place. It's got look some high quality things they're selling here. Ah, raw cacao beans. I do want cacao paste. Is that cigars? I know the cigars here are supposed to be pretty good. Them? Oh my God, let's have a look. And cigars. By the way, for currency here, US dollar works. I don't even know what their local currency is called, but I think it starts with an L. So we'll see. So that gym looked very decent. It's $10 per use or $50 for a month. And I think I'll get it. I got about a month until my first dive, so as well. Join the gym. Back, and it's time to unpack. We are close to the main street, so there's a lot of car noise, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that, but we'll see. Maybe buy some earplugs. All unpacked. Woo! I feel better now. I boiled some water. I'm gonna do some neti potting later. I gotta get some coffee later. I got my AeroPress, and I got my own, just bring my own salt. I use that to make a hydration drink. A lot cheaper, and I add a little bit of stevia in it to make salt water taste better. Brought my own protein, some sage to ward off the evil spirits, and Palo Santo. Love that. I'm making a little clove drink. I just dropped a couple cloves in there, steeping in hot water, and it's a tasty little drink and anti-inflammatory. My workstation will be right up here. That is where all my freedive equipment is. Kind of a lot. I know. I've upped the yoga mat. I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga after filming this. Even just 10-15 minutes, I feel so much better. Probably end with a bit of breath work. Got I bring merch, give it away. Also the stickers. But I got all my supplements and sort of my, how'd you say, recovery accoutrements. So my backup wetsuit, clothes, and my suitcases. That is it, man. And that is it for this episode. Tell me what you want me to film more of. I'm happy to try to accommodate you. And please subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, anything, please. And I don't know if you watched all the episodes, but I think in episode 1 I talked about everyone when I was in Taiwan asking if I was excited about coming here. And no, because I love where I live, and getting off of it and traveling international, especially somewhere as far away as Roatan, is kind of a pain in the butt. But now that I'm here, I am super, super excited. So I can't wait to see what we have in store. Oh, yeah.